ready?
Ready, I'm ready.
You sure you ready? Are you ready to get started? You ready to get started? Say Star Trek.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. LeIllKid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bring that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today or year, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right On Screen. We are chilling. We got Star Trek Discovery. Die trying. That's right. You got to get rich or die trying out in these streets. Before we get started, big shout out to everybody who's coming in through the chat, everyone who's watching the replay. Look, over here, we're going to have some good times and kick it on that Star Trek. Big shout out to Blurdish. Big shout out to Johnny Quatre of Giallo Gumbo, who will be on the show tomorrow. Big shout out to X Nightmare Effect, playing at Street Fighter 5 right now. Big shout out to Double Toasted, Solar Gray, and Black Tribbles. Yeah, big shout out to all y'all. And Blur Girl and Gamma Ray. Anyway, shout out section over. As I start to embark on covering this episode, I'll say that Non-D is the girl that if I ever get locked up with, I need her to have my back. You saw that debrief. You saw how she was holding it down. They was like, where you been? My name is Non-D. Order code or whatever, officer. You know what I'm saying? Officer code 9925827. They were like, where you been? My name is Non-D. Officer code. Like, yo, look, hashtag no snitching. I'm just saying, big shout out to Non-D. We got love for her because she holds it down for the squad. You know what I'm saying? We don't need loose lips sink ships, all right? And the Star Trek Discovery ain't sank a bit yet. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You have not seen her ever slipping up in these streets. And I like that. And sticking on that particular person and their storyline in this episode, Non-D is the first one that I believe in this season has been able to sort of reconnect with any sort of past. We talked about when Tilly brought up, family members and not knowing anyone and being out here and, maybe not being able to reconnect with anyone or whatever. And luckily for Non-D, due to this episode, being able to see people from her home world and being able to go back, basically go back to the motherland and to be able to see that connection and being able to connect with her people was a beautiful thing, especially, you're 930 something years in the future, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? So now having that connection, being able to go back to the motherland, you know what I'm saying, or her motherland, you know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, man. And I enjoyed that because some of us are getting some connection, you know what I'm saying? Some type of connection, some type of, some type of reach back to the past. And hopefully that'll help her feel whole. And we'll have someone who can, protect the seeds or work with the seeds and keep all that stuff up too. So, you got her, you got the other young man, the doctor that we met, which I thought was really cool in this episode, which we'll touch to again a bit later. Big shout out to NRAM in the chat. What up? Said, I haven't watched the episode yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't. Don't. You're gonna have to bounce. The CBS app is not loading the episode, and that's on 2 devices. The other episodes play okay. Oh man, that's messed up. See, CBS, hey, get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And while you're wasting all your time right along with your mind. So, well, going, what up, mixed black culture? What up? Greetings. Young Skillet up in here. You know what? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Hit that mute and go on and hit that thumbs up and we'll be good. I do like that Non-D was able to connect. Hopefully we'll see some other connections. I mean, of course, I don't want the ship to break up, but I do like that we get to see some connections and some people being able to find some solace in the future, some kind of, comfort in the future because they are, we all we got. CMB, baby. We all we got. And speaking of CMB, we finally get to, the hub of what is it? The Federation or the new Federation or what's left of the Federation. And first thing they trying to do is break them up, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what up, Marquise Collins? What up, what up, what up? Nice to see you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, hit that thumbs up, share the stream, do whatever you got to do. I understand Commander, what's his name? Commander Vance. I understand his position, but some sort of empathy for what they may have been through wouldn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Some empathy for some people out of time might not hurt. Being able to say that, yeah, they could be telling the truth. And if they are telling the truth, I'm a butthole at this moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not very nice to them.
Nice.
Yes, you want to be nice.
Mr. Donald Trump and big tail.
All right, cool. We got you. All right.
Got you.
All right. So Vance Willa, they come up and they're like, "Yo, look, welcome to the space station. But look, bottom line is, we don't know you like that." And he even lets Adira know because Adira comes through and she's like, "Hey, old boy would have came. I can't remember his name. Whatever, tall would have came, but he wanted one more winner." And he was like, "Look, I know that me and him knew each other, but I don't know you. So what you need to do is back up a taste." And his complete, I know he said that they met them at a bad time. You know what I'm saying? I know they said they met him at a bad time and there's, things are going wrong. There's people sick, which we'll get into. People sick, people doing attacks, the Emerald Chain and all that. But his attitude towards them could have been a little more empathetic. I'm assuming he's met other crews that have been in distress in some manner or sort or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And homie is acting like he don't care a lick what they going through. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, there's I don't know. I'm not a Vance fan at this moment. Will is a little different, but I'm not a Vance fan. You good? I'm not a Vance fan at this moment. Let me know what you think about Vance, because can we trust him? I don't know if we can. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, he hasn't really done anything that has been out of the way. But I don't know, man. Just his attitude towards Saru, towards the crew, like, yeah, we're gonna break y'all up and we're gonna commandeer the ship and we're gonna do everything we want, blah 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 blah. And the attitude is basically like, yo, we don't care what you've accomplished, what you've been through. We control you and we're gonna do what we want because of some kind of protocol that you don't even know about. And they've already given you the trust of showing up here and being like, hey guys, we're here, we want to help out, we want to do what we can to, have your back or whatever. I don't know, man. Commander Van, I don't know. Because there's something weird going on with the Federation now. Also, I know we got new ships. We got a new way to teleport. And we got new suits. So I'm going to knock those three out real quick. New ships, they look cool. I'm down with them. The new way to teleport, that's cool. I'm down with that. The new suits look corny, yo. I'm sorry. The new suits, oh, them things don't look good. I'm not a fan of the new suits. I think they look horrible. I think whoever their tailor is in the new 930 years or whatever should be fired. All right. That's just how I feel. Suits is whack. But the good thing is that the Federation is larger than what I thought it would be. You know what I mean? When they pulled up to the Federation, I didn't pause it, but it looks like around 20 ships, plus or minus 2. I mean, I was trying to count fast. So it looked like about 20 ships, so which isn't bad. And they have 38 worlds, which isn't, I thought they were going to be down to like one digit, like, yo, we got 8 planets or something. So 38 isn't bad. I know it's far from 350 at their height, but 38 it's not bad. It's not a bad amount. And now they have the ability, to, maybe synthesize some more cures and stuff like that. From the seeds that they now have from the science vessel that they got, the seeds from to save the people this episode. So I'm not, the Federation is doing better than I thought they would be doing. I'll say that. They're doing way better than I thought they would be doing, and I'm more hopeful. If there isn't some weird step 40 and stuff going on, and I'll get to that later. After I talk about the debrief in full. So we see Saru and we see your girl Michael Burnham get debriefed. And you got the weird AI all up in her face, you know what I'm saying? All up in my personal space. Like, can I help you? So you got that. Then they get into the debrief of the crew. Tilly's straight hilarious. She was like, I was a captain / dominatrix. My hair was blown out. And then you got Non-D holding it down like, my name is Non-D. And they're like, we want to know where you was at. My name is Non-D. And then you got Hugh like, I was dead. And then I got murdered, but then I was all right, and I came back. So it is cool seeing all of their stories and their perspective of what went on. Even Jet, when Jet was like, I'm gonna need some food. And then he was like, you got something to eat? It was raining Starfleet. It was like, so that was cool, man. I enjoyed seeing all of their different perspectives on how they got there and what happened with the discovery. I thought that was a nice way to break up some of the tension in the episode, because we quickly get back to it with Giorgio. I love Philippa Giorgio, straight up, for real. I love that girl. And we have this scene. It's very interesting between her and the holograms. And she's blinking her eyes, and you can see she's messing them up, and you can see she already knows what's going on. And then you can see that the dude that's like running the holograms or whatever, or running the debrief, you can see that he already knows about the alternate universe and all that, and that's been separating up, and like, you here on your own. So, Giorgio is always like weirdly a step ahead without even know what's going on. I love her character, but something happens off screen where something happens off screen where Giorgio ain't all right. And that's going to bring me back around to this Step 40 vibe. What happened to Giorgio? Is that Giorgio? And if it is Giorgio, what did they do to her? Because that's not how she acts. Is she scared of something? Did they threaten her? We need more. I need more. Look, Giorgio, Michelle Yeoh, I said this in season 1. Michelle Yeoh has been dope for a long time. I'm just mad that it took Hollywood this long to catch on. But I love seeing her on screen. I love her chaotic, neutral, evil kind of nature. love her where they were like, you duplicity. And she was like, yo, duplicity of the monicity of the doublicity and the osity or something. And they were like, hold on, what? Homegirl done went and hit us with some trigonometry. So I love her attitude. I love how she, approaches problems and approaches people. But I am worried that she is in danger because I'm not sure if that's the Giorgio, if that's our Giorgio that's on that ship. But we'll see. We'll see, because that last scene where Michael Burnham came up and was like, yo, what's up? How's it going? And she was just like on pause. Yeah, that looked like some hologram-ish right there. I'm just saying, just keep your eyes out. Keep your ears up. Let me know if something going on with Giorgio. Keep your ear to the ground, man, because I don't know, man. I don't know if we could trust this girl. I'm just saying. I don't know if we could trust. I don't know if that's a real Giorgio. Man. And Mr. Black Culture said police are getting to her gangster. Man. So all of that is cool because it leads to a great mystery of what's going on with, of course, the one and only Giorgio. But we got another mystery now. The whole emerald chain thing. We have a new, larger villain, I guess, at play. And the Emerald Chain seems to be like one of those organizations that may be happy with the lawlessness of not having a federation around. At least that's what it seemed like from the conversation, the quick conversation with Commander Vance, and I think the young lady that came up to him to give him the information. So, we got some stuff to do with this Emerald Chain, and hopefully the Emerald Chain, just like any of the other villains that we've come in contact with, will be a very formidable villain. And hopefully we can use some of the sphere data to, help out the discovery too, because since it seems like we're staying together for now, due to the mission that we're going to start talking about in a second, I'm hoping that the sphere data can really, really come through and lend a helping hand. So on to the super science of this episode. We come in, people sick. Michael Burnham like, yo, we can help out. And you got Vance like, nah, we don't want your help. You can't do nothing for us. And you old. And they like, yo, look, check it. We got sphere data. We know stuff about the past you don't know nothing about. We was there and we can help you. And we can do this. So then you can't even go fast. We got the spore drive. We can be there in a minute. So Saru stays behind, putting his trust in Michael Burnham, which I love because you had that moment earlier where Michael Burnham is like, if we could just get our hands on something. He was like, get our hands? Get our hands? How could you say this? Michael Burnham like, look, I've been living on the dark side since y'all been gone. For a year, I've been doing it like I need to be done. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that they went naturally, normally, and got the information. He stays behind, puts the crew in there, and we get to see Willa see the crew work. And once again, it makes me happy to see the family come together. That crew cannot be broken up because they got to work. You know what I'm saying? Got to work. They went and did their thing. Even when there was a little rockiness with the pulses or whatever and kind of keeping the ship steady, the crew held it down. The crew stayed strong. You know what I'm saying? Got the ship out of there, got the little research vessel out of there. We was good. Tractor beam, all that. We fine. And after that, we assured ourselves that, look, we can operate in this time. We are good enough. No matter if we in the past, we in the future, or we in another universe. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes me proud to see them succeed, work together. And then you saw Willa try to get smart, and Michael was like, anyway, like I was saying, we gonna go on the ship and we gonna do things. So I love to see them operating at a high level. People, like she said, let's show them who we are, because people doubting us. They're like, you a relic. We don't trust y'all. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. It's like, look, we got something you ain't got. So, just the beauty of like the beauty of seeing them work together the way they do, and then having Willa see see what Stamets and Jet and Tilly work together, and like, this is dysfunction, and he's like, this is how we work, it's best this way or whatever, and just like, no, it's not. But it's great to see them work together. I like those three. Those three paired off is a fun like little relaxation from the tenseness of the episode, because when we get onto the ship, we don't know what kind of danger we're getting into. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on. And when we pull in, the beautiful thing is that when we pull in, ain't nobody wearing no red shirts. Everybody wearing the same clothes. And we quickly get to see Nandi change to, just a simpler, softer side because of her seeing her people, saying that, it's been forever since she joined the Federation. And now so many years in the future, who knew if their world lasted? Kind of like Saru with the Kelpians. He's like, yo, man, you did it. You still here. You made it. I'm still standing. I'm still strong. So I really enjoy that she got to see her people, and we got to see her change when they were talking about what to do with the man, how to tell him about his family, seeing how she was kind of, at odds with what the Federation does, but knowing that sometimes there are no super good options, just okay options. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to stuff like compromise, no one gets, exactly what they want. But, it's a situation where, okay, we need this information, we need this ship, we need to get it back into the function of working for the Federation, and someone has to be here. And we can't leave him. We got to tend to him. We got to give him medical skills, or medical attention. And of course, like Nandi says, someone has to give the family a proper burial. So there's a lot involved in there emotionally for her that I'm glad that we got to experience, man, because we, like she said, since Arium, we haven't really seen anything focused on her for a while. So I thought it was cool. I really enjoyed that. And once again, everybody came to play with their acting, which I thought was, I'm happy with. I'm not mad about at all. Back to the mysteries that we have. I know it kind of got brought up, but I do want to know what the temporal accords consist of. Because of course, he was bringing it up like, yo, by virtue of y'all existing here, y'all broke a law. But it's like, technically, you're saying we broke a law that didn't even exist when we made our jump. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't say I broke a law that when I wasn't even existing to break it. You know what I'm saying? So I think I really want to know about the temporal accords. I want to know a little bit more how we get into them. I want to know a little more about the Emerald Chain, which I think we'll get into. And of course, I want to know more about what's going on with Giorgio, what happened off screen. Because Giorgio is a tough one. So she ain't just going to, let somebody beat her down. So some funny business that went on. Or maybe they're threatening her or threatening Michael Burnham. I don't know. The last mystery I think I'll touch on is the mystery of the music. When Michael Burnham brings up to Willa, like, yo, what's the deal with this music? The story is developing very well, Mr. Black Culture. So this music and how all these people that are like light years away from each other, and y'all ain't got no light speed. How do y'all know it? How does everybody know a version of it? And Willa's just like, well, maybe it's in the ether. And it's like, yeah, but no. You don't just learn a song if you ain't never heard it. Like something, you don't just wake up knowing the words to some song that's I don't know, hot in Australia, but you live here and you ain't never heard it. Like something happened for you to hear that song and to know it, to be able to like hum it or sing along or something. Like you ain't just, come on now. Like that whole just passing off like, oh, it must be the ether. I don't know. I'm actually more worried for the discovery now than I was before they got here. I don't trust. I do not trust Willa, Vance, maybe Willa, because I mean Willa's not, but Vance, and especially that dude that was talking with Giorgio, something going on I don't like. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't like it. I don't like it. There's too much secrets. There's too many secrets. We went out and put our necks on the line for you. All right? We put our necks on the line. We showed that we're a crew that we can produce. What happened with the burn? You won't even tell me what you think happened? Bruh, come look, hey, this ain't a two-way street then. Like that, I'm gonna take my ball and go. We can be out. You don't control us. We ain't Federation. I mean, well, they are a Federation, I guess, but I mean, they 938 years in the future. All right, so our dues and our licenses have lapsed. All right, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't part of the Federation no more. So you don't control. You ain't my daddy. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know where I don't know where I sit with this dude. But as a whole, this episode I enjoyed a lot. I really dug this episode. The effects were great. I love the incorporation of the science. The team up with Stamets, Tilly, and Jet is great. I loved seeing Nandi reconnect with her people and seeing her hear her own language spoken after so long. There's so much to like about this show, and it's done so well, man. Like, dang, man, this show is on point. The effects were great. Seeing the crew operate and seeing the love that the crew has for one another and how they give to one another and how they work hard to be their best for everyone around them, man. This show is straight flames. Like, for real. This show is flames, and I really dig it. Shouts to Mr. Black Culture said earlier on, I want to jump on where he said police are getting to her gangster. And I think you were talking about Giorgio at that time. We haven't really been introduced to whoever the police of this station are, and we don't know who Section 31 is either. So protect your neck, bruh. That's all I'm saying. Protect your neck. Because look, we don't know. And since we can't talk, or maybe not can't talk, haven't talked to people in other ships yet, protect your neck, man. Look, don't trust none of them folks. So guys, with that said, like I said, this episode, I'm digging it. I'm worried because I feel like we're in more danger now with Commander Vance than we were before we met him. But we'll see. And that's what makes the episode great. That's what makes the show great as well. It's like we know there's this weird threat, this weird danger going on. We'll see. So guys, holler at me. I'm gonna holler at you down in them comments. Let's talk about Star Trek Discovery. Yo, man, my line is always open. Hit me up in them DMs or whatever. Y'all want to talk in the comments? I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Because this show is blazing. So, of course, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. YouTube is the hub. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. But if you don't, I'm going to send Commander Vance after you.
I do.
And you ain't going to like it.
I don't like it.
We got podcasts for listening. We got Spotify for that music. So just search NERDSoul and you'll find me.
Find me.
Yeah.
And NERDSoul. folks. See you tomorrow. It's sunny day. It's amen. And
Oh, man.
amen. Amen being wing.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And shouts out to Mr. Black Culture. Yes, peace to the youngin. We're going to leave you with Arcatron. That's ARCKATRON.com. Check him out. He got dope stuff. The Space Bridge is in stores now. And your boy, actually all 4 of the horsemen from Beats Vibes Life are on that album. So you need to listen to it. We're going to leave y'all with some beats right now. And they are straight flavor. You know, yo, man, look, you know, Nerd Soul, Hip Hop, and Geek put together. You know how we do. So from us, you would say thank you for watching and peace. Give him a woo. Give him a woo. Say woo for you and a woo for you. Peace, y'all. Yeah.